In this video, continuing with the tangent properties of circles. Now he's saying that in the given figure, O is the center of two concentric circles. So this is the center of two concentric circles. By now we know that what are concentric circles? Circles which have the same center but different radii. This is the small circle and this is the bigger circle. Center is same. And the radii is 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter. That means the radius of this small circle is 4 centimeter. Let's join this. This is 4 centimeter and the radius of the bigger circle, that is this, is 6 centimeters. Right? 4 and 6 centimeters respectively. So this is 6 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Now, P and PB are tangents to outer and inner circles. So PB is the tangent to the inner circle. So this angle becomes 90 degree. So this point is B. And PA is a tangent to the outer circle. So this also becomes 90 degree. Why? Because we know that the line joining the center and the point of contact is perpendicular line. So this is a perpendicular line here. If PA is the tangent, then OA is perpendicular to PA. Similarly here OB is perpendicular to PB because P is the external point from where two tangents are drawn to the circle. Now he is saying that if PA is 10 centimeter, that means the length of this tangent is 10 centimeter. He wants us to calculate the length of PB. This length we have to calculate up to 2 decimal places. Right? So what should we do now here? If we join this line OP, what will we get? We will get triangle OAP as right angle triangle. In this triangle, AO is 6 centimeters because radius of the bigger circle is 6 centimeters, right? So let's write it. So we have OA as perpendicular to PA. Reason? Point of contact and the line joining the center is 90 degree, right? So we have a right angle triangle now. OAP. OA is equal to 6 centimeter because radius of the bigger circle is 6 centimeter. PA is given 10 centimeter. Okay. Therefore, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. OP becomes the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So, OP square is equal to OA square plus PA square. So, my OP square becomes OA square is 6 square plus PA square is 10 square. So, my OP square becomes 36 plus 100. So, OP square is equal to 136. Let me keep it as it is. Now, let me go to this triangle OBP. Again here, OB is perpendicular to PB. We have already given the reason for that. Same by theorem. So, you can write by theorem. Therefore, OBP is a right angled triangle. In this right angle triangle, OP is the hypotenuse. So we can write OP square is equal to OB square plus BP square. Now OP square we have calculated here. It is 136. Let's put it as 136. OB is the radius of the small circle, which is 4 square plus PB square. We have to find the length of PB. So 136 minus 16 is equal to PB square, right? So 136 minus 16 is 120 is equal to PB square. Now your PB is under root of 120. So you have to find the value of this up to 2 decimal places. So PB will be 10.95 centimeter square, right? Okay. Let's go to another question here. We have the figure which is given to us, and in this figure ABC is a triangle. This is A. This vertex of a triangle, this vertex is A. ABC is a triangle and it is circumscribed. The circle touches the sides AB, BC and C. In fact, the circle is inscribed inside the triangle. The circle is inscribed inside the triangle. So, triangle is circumscribing. Triangle is circumscribed, and this is the circle in which AB, BC and CA are the 3 tangents to the circle, and the points of contacts are P, Q and R. He has also given us the length of side AB as 7 plus 5, that is 12. That means PA is 5 and he is saying that PB is 7. Here he is saying that AC, entire AC is 14 centimeter and BC is X centimeter. So he wants us to calculate the length of this side BC, that is this X. So what will we do? If we consider this point A, this is an external point. AP and AR are the 2 tangents to this circle, right? Does that mean AP is equal to AR? But our AP is 5, so AR will be 5 centimeters. That means this part will be 5 centimeters. But entire AC is 14 centimeters. So CR will be 14 minus 5, which is 9. So we got this 9, right? Similarly, if you look at this point B, this is an external point and BP and BQ are the tangents. So does that mean BP is equal to BQ? Lengths of the tangents drawn from the external point are equal. So if BP is 7, BQ is also 7, right? Now look at this point C. C is also the external point and CR and CQ are the tangents to this circle. Does that mean CR is equal to CQ? But CR we have found as 9, so CQ will also be 9, right? So now we got CQ as 9, we got BQ as 7. So how much is my BC? Isn't it equal to BQ plus QC? Isn't it equal to 7 plus 9? Isn't it 16 centimeter square? Right? So now let's write it properly. So you can write that AP is equal to 5 centimeters. That is given, right? But AP is equal to AR. You can write lengths of the tangent. From external point. You can write the entire theorem here. So my AR is 5. Therefore, CR will be equal to 14 minus 9, which is equal to 14 minus 5, sorry, which is equal to 9 centimeter. But you can say that CR is equal to CQ. Same reason. Therefore, CQ is equal to 9 centimeters. Right? Similarly, you can say that BP is equal to BQ. Right? So, reason same. Lengths of the tangents from the external point are equal. But your BP is equal to 7, which is equal to BQ. So, you can write BC is equal to BQ plus QC. So you have BC as BQ you have 7 and QC you have 9, which is equal to 16 centimeters. So you have found your X as 16 centimeters.